The storm raged outside, rattling the windows of the old house, but it was the whispers from the walls that truly unsettled Sarah. She had just moved into this long-abandoned property, seeking a fresh start after a painful breakup. However, the locals whispered of the house's dark past. A family vanished without a trace in the dead of night, leaving nothing but silence and lingering dread. As Sarah explored the shadowy corners, she stumbled upon a dusty portrait of the family, their eyes seeming to follow her as she moved. That night, the first nightmare unfolded. In her sleep, she saw the figure of a woman reaching out, her mouth opening in a silent scream. Waking up in a sweat, Sarah brushed it off, convincing herself it was just stress. Days passed and strange occurrences became commonplace. Objects shifted, doors creaked open on their own, and the whispers grew louder. One evening, while rummaging through an old trunk, she found a diary belonging to the mother of the vanished family. The last entry sent chills down her spine. The night will come when the walls bleed. Curiosity piqued, Sarah delved deeper into local history, learning of the man's desperation and control over his family. An unearthed letter painted a dark picture of his obsession with the occult. It led her to the attic, where shadows seemed to dance at the edge of her vision. The air grew thick with anticipation as she approached a trapdoor that beckoned her down, promising secrets hidden for decades. As she opened it, a rancid smell wafted out, making her gag. Below, a narrow staircase spiraled down into darkness, the wooden steps creaking ominously underfoot. When she reached the bottom, a haunting chill enveloped her. The walls were scrawled with frantic messages, "Save us, do not let him." Suddenly, her phone buzzed, a notification. It was from the Dark Reel channel, urging viewers to subscribe for more chilling tales. Shaking the thought aside, she moved deeper into the dungeon-like room. A small flickering light caught her attention. Stumbling across an old oil lamp, she ignited it, the flame flickering to life and casting shadows that twisted menacingly. A soft sobbing filled the air, echoing from the crumbling stone walls. Heart racing, she followed the sound to find a child's abandoned toy, a ragged bear with button eyes that seemed to weep for its lost owner. The sobs grew more desperate, pleading. Instinctively, Sarah knelt down, her fingers brushing against the toy, and the room grew colder. Suddenly, the whispers turned into wails surrounding her. "Get out, he's coming," they screamed. Panic surged as she realized the stories were true. The father's spirit, twisted in rage, still roamed, shackling his family in eternal torment. Without thinking, she raced back to the staircase, scrambling up the steps, her heart pounding in terror. Just as she reached the trapdoor, the whispers became frantic, and she felt a tug at her ankle like cold fingers gripping her tight. With a surge of adrenaline, she kicked free and burst into the attic, slamming the trapdoor closed behind her. She stumbled backward, her breath sharp and rapid, as shadows lurked just beyond the wood. In desperation, she grabbed the portrait of the family and hurled it across the room, shattering the glass. The wails amplified into a crescendo, shaking the very foundations of the house. Thursday, the vortex of fears and regrets manifested, pulsating with dark energy as the figure of the father materialized, eyes hollow and void of humanity. "Why won't you save us?" he roared, his voice a chilling echo that made her bones rattle. And in that moment, Sarah understood. To leave the house was to abandon the trapped souls within. She was their only hope. Quaking with fear but fueled by empathy, she summoned courage and cried out, "I will help you, I promise." The house groaned and the shadows swirled around her, sucking her into a nightmare. But deep down, she knew when dawn broke, she would either find a way to free them or become just another whisper in the haunted halls of the forsaken house. Will she succeed in breaking the curse, or will she too vanish into the shadows forever?